All right, guys, how can we apply cooperation in our daily lives? I can identify how I can cooperate. I bet all of you at some point in the day cooperate, whether it's with your parents, your teacher, your friends, your grandparents, your brothers or sisters. You all know how to cooperate. Your vocabulary is cooperation. And I wonder why we have this picture of crayons up here. We're about to find out. Our story today is how the crayons saved the rainbow. How did the crayons work together to save the rainbow? Interesting. We obviously know that this is going to be a fiction story. Still a good story about cooperation. Woo! Oh, fun. Sorry guys, commercial. Listening ears.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Read-A-Roo Kids. My name's Miss Christy, and today we're going to read a book about a world without color and how some really special friends come to save it. It's called How the Crayons Saved the Rainbow, written by Monica Sweeney and illustrated by Veronica Parker Thomas. Let's get started. How the Crayons Saved the Rainbow, written by Monica Sweeney, illustrated by Veronica Parker Thomas. The sun and the clouds were best friends. They worked together to keep the earth warm and gardens growing. But of all the things they did together, their very favorite was making rainbows, so that the whole world was colorful and happy. Then, one day, the sun and the clouds had a big fight. The clouds were blocking the sun, and the sun couldn't shine through to the earth. The sun went sizzle, sizzle, sizzle at the clouds, and the clouds went clap, bang, boom, back. They stopped being friends and were never in the sky together again. With the sun and clouds far apart, it was scorching hot on some days, and damp and cold on others. And worst of all, there were no more rainbows. Without rainbows, the flowers, streams, and even cities started to lose their color. Soon the earth was black and white. Oh no. But in one little town, in one little school, in one little desk, there was one little forgotten box of crayons. And the crayons still had their colors. The desk rattled, shook, clamored, and clanked. All of a sudden it toppled over and the box of crayons tumbled out. Ah, I'm naked, he says. Yippee, says the green crayon. Get off me. The yellow crayon is laying on the orange one. I'm out of here, says the red one. Woe is me, says the blue crayon. Hey, where are all the colors? Said the purple crayon. The crayons started to search for the colors. They raided marker bins and tore through art projects, but everything, as far as they could see, was only black and white. This is terrible. This is so sad. Who made all the colors go away? What about daffodils and butter? If oranges aren't orange, do I even exist? The crayons looked out the window. The sun was all the way to one side of the sky, looking angry. And the clouds were all the way to the other, looking gloomy. I miss all the colors. We can't even draw rainbows together now. Wait, that's it. We need to save the rainbows. So the crayons started drawing little rainbows all over town, but nothing happened. The sun and the clouds didn't seem to notice. We have to make our rainbows bigger, Violet said. Working together, the crayons drew and scribbled. They made the biggest, brightest, most colorful rainbow the world had ever seen. Ever so slowly, the clouds perked up, and the clouds floated in for a closer look. The sun and the clouds both peered down, admiring the giant rainbow that the crayons had drawn. "What bright colors," said the sun. "It's incredible," said the clouds. They looked at each other with great big smiles. The sun said to the clouds, "Remember when we used to be together all the time and make rainbows?" The clouds nodded. "I'm sorry for going clap, bang, boom at you. I'm sorry for going sizzle, sizzle, sizzle at you," said the sun. "It's better being friends," said the sun, and the clouds agreed. They hugged. The sun shined brightly and the clouds missed happy rain. Ever so slowly, rainbows reappeared near and far, turning the world colorful once again. Look how pretty and colorful it is now. The end.
I loved reading with you today. If you liked this,
What a happy ending to that story. So we listened and learned about how the crayons work together to save the rainbow, and they did. So think about that. All right, so now we're going to complete, the chart by identifying what working cooperatively looks like and sounds like. So you're going to write, and it says or illustrate, but it'd be really cool if you guys could do both. You could write something at the top and draw something at the bottom, and same over here. So you're going to draw a picture and write about what it looks like to be cooperative. Are you helping a friend? Are you helping mom and dad? Are you setting the table for dinner and working together with that? What are you doing? What does it look like? And what does it sound like to be cooperative? Does it sound like you saying, "Can I help you with something?" Or "What should we do to solve this problem?" So tell me what it looks like and sounds like. That's your activity for today. Then you can either record your answers or write your answers to these questions. Give 2 examples of other jobs that people must cooperate. Now, I can tell you that Miss Harrell and I, we cooperate a lot. So think about jobs that people do where they have to cooperate. What happens if there is a breakdown in any part of that team? So say Miss Harrell and I were working together and Miss Harrell just said, "I don't feel like doing that anymore." What would that do? So think about